Despite the stares he continued to receive, Haku noticed Naruto held his head higher, instead of shrinking away. Learning about his parents had changed something in him, even if he refused to tell the village. Gaara had also left earlier in the day, saying he was going to clean his reputation gained from the One-Tails. Naruto wished him the best, saying he would be rooting for him. Afterwards, Naruto insisted he speak with Sasuke without Haku. In part, he also wanted some time alone. The Uzumaki made it to the outskirts of the abandoned Uchiha district. Sasuke didn't live there anymore, but Kakashi told him he trained there all the time. He knew Sasuke well enough to know he would be training right now. He went on a training spree whenever he was angry. Chidori! Naruto heard Sasuke's distant cries, slowly stepping into the ghost town that was the Uchiha district. Wind made each building squeak as he walked past. Uchiha fans were scattered around, almost everything having a light stench of blood. Naruto didn't understand how Sasuke could walk through this place all the time. He walked into a small clearing surrounded by trees. Sasuke stood in the center, lightning dancing along his arm. His Sharingan glowed in the shadows. "What do you want?" Sasuke asked abruptly. Naruto took in a deep breath. "I want to talk." "What is there to talk about?" Sasuke retorted. "I want to know if you see me as a rival, even though I'm not the nobody you thought I was." Sasuke slashed a series of trees with his Chidori. "Why do you want to know such a stupid thing?" "I want to know if we're still friends." Sasuke glared at him. "When were we ever friends? You're nothing but a stepping stone to me." Naruto frowned. "I don't believe that, and I don't think you do either." "Don't act like you know me!" Sasuke shouted, throwing a kunai at Naruto. He caught the blade, staring at Sasuke. "You think you're not strong enough? You don't think you can beat me, right? I could defeat you whenever I wanted. If you used the curse mark, then possibly. But that thing isn't your power, yet you continue to rely on it. That mark was made by Orochimaru, the monster that killed Lord Third. And once I achieve my goal, I'll use it to kill that snake as well," Sasuke retorted, surprising Naruto. "Don't think you're the only one who cared about the Hokage. He did what he could to help me when the Uchiha were murdered, and I will always be grateful for that. But Orochimaru forced this power upon me, so I might as well use it. It's no different than your use of the Nine Tails." Naruto opened his mouth to speak, but stopped himself. Sasuke was right. The only difference was that Sasuke seemed more susceptible to the curse mark's influence. But Naruto knew the more he needed to use the Nine Tails chakra, the more danger he would be placing himself and others in. "Have you been hearing Orochimaru's voice?" Naruto asked, making Sasuke pause. "No," he answered. "You're lying." "Shut up," Sasuke growled. "I can take care of myself." "I know you, Sasuke. The Nine Tails hasn't been able to affect me yet, but I know Orochimaru is affecting you. Haku's been feeling it too. I heard what that snake said in the Forest of Death. He's going to use you for his own ends. If you don't stop using the curse mark, you'll be in danger. If it can help me achieve my goal, I don't care. Ever since my clan was murdered, all I've ever wanted is to kill him. I don't care about you, Sakura, or anything else. You're all just tools to make me stronger." "I know that's a lie," Naruto countered. "If it wasn't, you would not have taken Haku's Senbon for me in the Land of Waves. You would not have stood by my side against Orochimaru or the One-Tails during the exam. You would not have cared so much about me keeping secrets from you and Team 7. You care about me more than you think. You just refuse to accept it." "Shut up!" Sasuke roared, throwing an explosive kunai. Naruto instinctively threw his arm up, catching the blade in a sphere of wind. He redirected it into the sky, exploding. He looked down to yell at Sasuke, but the Uchiha had vanished. The blonde looked in every direction, but couldn't sense him. What he could sense was a lingering trail of chakra, leading further into the forest surrounding the training area. You can't hide from the truth forever, Sasuke. I know that better than most, and I want you to know that I'm still gonna see you as a friend, no matter what. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. Naruto quickly left the Uchiha district, not wanting to bother Sasuke further. From within the trees, Sasuke watched him leave, panting heavily. The curse mark glowed orange, but he kept it suppressed. You know you want to kill him. He's a pest getting in the way of your goal. The disembodied voice of Orochimaru whispered into Sasuke's ear. No. He may be an idiot, but he's my teammate. He's my friend. Friends do nothing but hold you back, you know. I killed the Hokage. My strength is far beyond that of your brother. I can give you that power, if you wish. All you must do is let go of this wretched village. Shut up, you damn snake, Sasuke seized. I don't need your help to kill Itachi. Sasuke slammed his fist against a tree, tearing it apart. The voice quickly faded, as did the curse mark's aura. He hated that Naruto saw through him. He kept the voices at bay, but they always seemed to flare up whenever Naruto was involved. He brought out the worst, just as much as he brought out the best. Sasuke would never admit it, but he was grateful for that. Sasuke stood there silent, concentrating all his willpower into the curse mark, the black flames crawling up his body. The voices didn't return. He would control this power, no matter what. You two ready to head out? Jiraiya asked as he walked towards Haku and Naruto. Both Chunin were waiting for the sage near the village gates, ready to search for the slug princess, Tsunade. It had been 2 days since the third Hokage's funeral, and the village was already starting to grow restless, unsure what to do without a protector. Naruto decided that it was time to change his attire now that he was a Chunin, Haku doing the same. Naruto now wore an orange jacket that opened downward from the collar, revealing a black shirt. He removed the Uzumaki swirl on his back, placing them on his fingerless gloves. His black pants had 2 red stripes at the bottom and extended to his ankles, which were covered with bandages and sandals. Haku replaced her jacket with a thigh-length green and blue haori tied above the waist, reminiscent of her old haori from her time with Zabuza. Her lower half remained the same except for her new sandals, now bright blue, bordering white. Jiraiya explained their destination, the group setting off. It was only a day's run to the next village. They didn't find any information on Tsunade's whereabouts, so they moved on. 2 more days and another village later they found a lead. The locals pointed them to a village off the common path. A woman, matching Tsunade's description, had been spotted with another woman, which Jiraiya assumed was Tsunade's only student. I'm aware Lady Tsunade went rogue, but why? Haku asked. Both her brother, Nawaki, and lover, Dawn, were killed in the last great ninja war. It became too much for Tsunade to bear, so she left the village in an attempt to escape the pain. She couldn't stay in the leaf after their deaths. Hiruzen decided not to declare her a rogue, in hopes she would return. But, from what I know about Tsunade, I doubt she would come back of her own accord. She denied every letter myself or Lord Third ever sent. She might not even know of Kushina, Minato, or Hiruzen's death. If I remember correctly, Dawn's niece left with her as well. So, she doesn't know about me either, and you're hoping to use that to make her come back? Naruto asked. More or less, Jiraiya admitted. We'll stay here for the night, then pick up on Tsunade's trail tomorrow. You two get a hotel room. I've got some other matters to attend to. Judging by the sparkling eyes and sinister giggle, Naruto and Haku assumed he was off to validate the title Pervy Sage. They didn't bother stopping him, instead heading for the nearest hotel. After checking into their room, the two decided to start the training Jiraiya had instructed them to do at the start of their journey. Haku was told to improve her water manipulation, Jiraiya wanted her to learn how to use water style at the same level as ice style. The intention was for Haku to learn to turn her water ninjutsu into ice mid-fight, giving her the element of surprise. Naruto was given 2 things to practice. The first was his seal writing. The blonde wanted to at least learn the basics, and in the future, learn to use some of his parents' techniques, such as the Flying Raijin. The second was the beginnings of Minato's original technique, the Rasengan. Both their training was interrupted by a knock on the door. Naruto stood, assuming it was Jiraiya. Finally got back from spying on the hot spring pervy stage. The blonde opened the door, but the Sannin was nowhere in sight. 2 men stared down at Naruto. Their cloaks were pitch black, red clouds filling the void. Their headbands had a single gash along their symbols, one from the hidden leaf, and the other from the hidden mist. The one from the mist had pale skin reminiscent of a shark. On his back was a thick sword wrapped in bandages. The other had black hair and familiar eyes. Naruto stood frozen, unsure what to say or do. The man had a pair of Sharingan, 3 Tomo staring down at him. Haku was also frozen. They didn't dare move. The man with the Sharingan blinked. Naruto Uzumaki, I ask that you come with us. If you like what you just heard, consider hitting the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified about new videos. If there's a part you've missed, then check out the entire playlist on screen. If you like this story, please share it with your fellow anime lovers. Any support helps a lot. That's all for now. This is Ninja Kai, disappearing in a golden flash.